So, in this video, we're going to rebuild this school from this to this, this to this, and this to this, to give these kids a better opportunity at life.
Can't imagine the impact this will have on the lives of children in this school. Thank you, and thank you very much indeed.
But he's a white man.
Dilapidated and hazardous classrooms, no running water or electricity, and only a single toilet shared by over 3,000 kids and staff daily. And what's even worse is despite the school's mission to empower young girls and provide them a safe haven from domestic abuse and other challenging conditions, many children cannot enroll because of overcrowding and deteriorating conditions. So, in this video, we're going to rebuild this school from this to this, this to this, and this to this, to give these kids a better opportunity at life. We started out by sending Dan and Darren there a few months ago to see how we could help. Upon their arrival, they met with Francis, an extraordinary man who has dedicated his life to combat inequality and suffering in Cameroon. He is the founder of CDBTA, an organization that helps build wells, facilitates solar power installations, and aids the development of education throughout Cameroon.
When we first visited this school,
Oh no, Mr. Evil's at it again.
Kids and staff daily. And what's even worse is despite the school's mission to empower young girls and provide them a safe haven from domestic abuse and other challenging conditions, many children cannot enroll because of overcrowding and deteriorating conditions. So, in this video...
Okay, so basically, he sought out to rebuild this school, which has been a safe haven for young women to shield them from domestic violence, and also in this video that they can't even enroll more people into this program because of the deteriorating circumstances of the school and obviously limited resources.
Future is bright.
The kids that are in the school are sitting in classrooms that are literally made out of scrap wood.
I've been sitting in one of these classrooms for 5 minutes and my face is literally dripping with sweat. I can't imagine what it must be like to sit in here for an hour-long lesson and learn.
The environment is first of all dirty. There is dust all over. We don't have ceiling boards.
The state of these classrooms is tragic for many reasons, but mainly because this school is on the border of the English and French parts of Cameroon, making it a rare junction point between two populations in ongoing conflict. This school could help unite these communities.
Many people have moved from the English part and they settled in this area. This school became a safe place for them to come and get educated here.
But because of the poorly built infrastructure, rain leaks through the roof in winter. There is no electricity, and the school was beyond maximum capacity.
Once we saw this,
Can you imagine? See, this is exactly why I talk about the people who have an issue with this man are speaking from a position of privilege. So for the dude who was sitting there talking about how he was sweating, I know I wouldn't survive up in there because I keep my AC at like 69, 70. Anyone who's ever been in my house, I keep my thing brick. And here we go again. The main thing is, yo, like, you got to take yourself out of it. Is the man making money from this? Absolutely. Right? But he also doesn't need to be over in these countries. He doesn't need to be doing this. And the bottom line is every profession, whether you're helping someone or not, you're able to make a living. And so we're doing our part by supporting MrBeast. And he's taking that support and pouring it into communities. And not only now is he giving people the opportunity to have an education, He's even doing something that could mend disagreements between two rivaling countries or villages. So, again, he's evil. Well, you know what? He's a white man. So, because he's a white man, that mitigates everything that he's done. And we should just say that he's evil and be done with it. Because God forbid a white man try to do anything. So from now on, I'll just end it with, oh, wait, it doesn't matter. He's a white man. It's okay. He's a white man. Meanwhile, that has nothing to do with anything. So it is what it is. But let's keep watching.
We had to do something, so almost immediately,
The team quickly got to work to completely transform this school and surprise the kids before they got back from their school break. Before the kids returned from their holidays, Darren and Dan went to visit their brand new classrooms.
Darren and I looked at the new structures which have airflow, they have lights, they have electricity. I can't wait to see the look on the kids' faces, the teachers' faces when they get to see the new classrooms, also the new bathrooms. The school is going to transform thousands and thousands of lives in the future.
Can you imagine that the man sat up there and said, it has electricity, it has lights, we look at these things in America and we really just take these things for granted, but it's just like that is a luxury. Like, you got to understand, just having running water is a luxury where we live. And again, MrBeast putting a spotlight on this, helping, like they said, thousands and thousands of people. And again, we're also not maybe even looking at like the residual effect that it has. So, these young boys and girls, they now are getting education, and now this is going to affect their well-being and be able to pass that down generation to generation. And I can guarantee you this, none of these kids, when they come and see this school, are going to sit there and be like, oh, well, it was a white man who did it, so that that takes away from anything. So really, y'all, I don't know too many of the MrBeast haters out there, but some of the comments I do see about MrBeast and, oh, he's exploiting, and they're absolutely ridiculous, to be completely honest. But, he's a white man, so I guess he can't do anything good.
Next day, it was finally time to surprise the kids.
there's a whole bunch of people outside the school. This is really exciting.
The school was the busiest it had ever been, with kids beyond excited to get a glimpse of the brand new classrooms.
I just got out of the car. There's a whole bunch of people over here to welcome me. This is a little bit crazy.
The headmaster then led Darren to the new classrooms, where he would officially cut the ribbon and declare the new school open.
I just noticed another thing. MrBeast isn't even in these photos. He's not even in this. He let them cut the ribbon. He's in the background just talking and doing this. So truly, I think the things that he does is very genuine, because he's not even in the forefront of this. He could have been in the forefront saying, hey, yeah, look, it's me. I did this. But no, he's not. And to look at to see the look on these kids' faces, you have no idea. First off, I hated school. So, you know that these kids were in some horrible conditions, because they are absolutely elated to just see. They haven't even been inside. And it is cool that they surprised them with this coming back from holiday break. Man, it's just amazing.
When the environment is beautiful, academics move positively, just the happiness motivates them psychologically to study and study well.
In interacting with these kids over here, I realize that these are children that have a thirst to learn, and providing them the opportunity to realize that is probably the best legacy that we'll leave behind in this community.
I can't imagine the impact this will have on the lives of children in this school. Thank you, and thank you very much indeed.
But he's a white man. I just don't get it, y'all. Didn't we just have about 2-3 years of wanting to awaken the consciousness of certain people in the world and have race not be such a dividing factor? So here this white man goes out and does something, and people hate on him for it. I don't get it. But he's a white man. Man. It's amazing. MrBeast, man, keep doing what you're doing. This is truly amazing. I mean, just to see the look on some of these kids' faces. And again, you know, then you got the people that are just bumping their gums who probably haven't even donated to any of these causes. And again, my thing is MrBeast is bringing awareness to a lot of these situations that normal everyday people in America don't even know what's going on. And that's why I always encourage people to travel. Like, if you want to see poverty, you know, poverty in America is not poverty, right? You know, like, you know, with respect, right? Obviously, there's people going through things in America and struggling, but like, you know, running water is actually a luxury, and seeing things in other countries, like I've seen poverty beyond belief just by traveling the world. And so MrBeast is taking the resources that he has and going to impact change. And so again, if he makes some money from it, so be it. It's just allowing him to continue to pay it forward and impact different people's lives. So MrBeast haters, I don't know what to tell you, but you really gotta check yourself. But again, till next time, keep your ICs up to me. Take care.